Jack, your food is gone. Blah, 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 there he goes. But to where nobody knows. Long is the beanstalk and short is little Jack. The long and short of it is he ever coming back?
Come in. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, Arthur. I thought it was the babysitter.
Just what do you have against babysitters?
Why, nothing.
Nothing.
It's a psychological stumbling block. The juvenile mind resents the restraint of adult authority.
You ever had the feeling you're too old for your age?
Physically, I'm only 8. Mentally, the doctors refuse to believe it. Why do you bring my sister flowers? Because you want to marry her?
It's all part of the racket. Where is Eloise?
Putting on her lipstick so you can kiss it off.
Come on, young fella. I'll put you to bed. Or your sister and I are going to be late for dress rehearsal.
Why do I have to go to bed? Only children go to bed this early.
Arthur, I didn't hear you come in.
You should have. I made quite an entrance, thanks to Junior.
Donald, didn't you promise Mother and Dad you'd be a good boy?
I am being good. It just happens that their standards are much higher than mine.
Where's his babysitter?
His sitter? Well, Donald, go in and wash your teeth and go to bed. And don't wake your baby sister.
What's the matter?
No babysitter.
There are dozens of babysitters in the neighborhood.
Well, not for my dear brother. He's been declared out of bounds.
Have you tried the employment agencies?
They don't have babysitters. Well, it looks like my understudy will have to go on tonight.
Start calling every employment agency till you find one that's open. Get somebody, anybody.
It sounds like a bad idea, but I'll do it.
And I'll handle my pal Donald.
Pretty reckless driving.
I'll say it is. You ought to watch where you're going, big boy. What are you trying to do, get away?
Out of my way. Out of my way, shorty. I ought to run you in for this.
You're big enough to carry me in.
Officer, we're terribly sorry. Well, all right, but don't let this happen again. Hey, get off of my car. What are you going to do with that?
Put it away.
Well, keep it there.
Yes? Uh-huh. I'd better hang up. We've been talking for 10 minutes. Here comes my heavy date for tonight. Bye.
Who you calling a heavy date?
You? Can you wait outside for 5 minutes? Or will you get a ticket?
Well, if I do, I can get it fixed. I have influence. Don't do that! Why don't you look where you're going? See you outside, baby.
What do you see in a tall, dark, handsome fella?
Plenty.
Girls never say that to me.
What do they say to you?
Shh, nothing mixed up.
Cosman Employment Agency. Yes, I have been on the phone for quite a while. I'm sorry, we don't list babysitters.
Just a minute, lady. You are looking at the world's greatest babysitter.
That's right,
Yeah?
miss. Sure.
He is the best.
Where do you fit into this?
Oh, I'm his agent.
Yes. He lets me keep 10% of everything I earn.
I'm sorry I took so long, but fortunately a professional babysitter just came in. May I have your address, please? Thank you. He'll be right out. Goodbye.
Oh, thank you, miss. Gee, you're wonderful. I like girls like you. Eyes of blue and 5'2". Timber!
Sorry to be late.
It's okay. Shall we go?
You mean you and I are going out together? You see, Dink, I have a way with girls. Please.
Now listen.
Yes, Daddy.
He's so big.
Come on, we've got a babysit. Get with it. Why are you so clumsy?
I'm excited.
Why?
This is my first job. Gee, I hope he's a sweet child.
Oh.
I love children.
Come on.
It's about time they got here.
Are you the...
Babysitter? He sure is.
You're kind of big for a baby.
You're not for me.
Oh, rejected again. I guess it isn't my night.
Won't you come in?
Sure. Well, we'll be plenty comfortable here.
Well, it's too late to get anyone else. Have you had much experience with babies?
Oh, yes, sir. I've been a baby all my life.
Don't you worry about Jack. Kids just love him. He makes them feel so superior.
In which they are.
Sure.
Well, they're both sound asleep, and I'm sure you won't hear a sound out of them all night. But if you need anything...
Oh, no, madam. I won't need a thing. I'm prepared for everything.
No one's prepared for Donald.
Well, good luck, and we'll be home after 11.
Oh, you're going out right now? Mm-hmm. Oh, costumes. Going to a masquerade ball?
No, playing.
Play. Kids are going to play. May I see out the doors? Excuse me. May I help you? Oh, miss, in case I want to see the children, just where are they?
Oh, they're in the bedroom down the hall.
Thank you. Right.
High class, huh?
Music to my ears. My first victim. Duty calls. See you, Mr. Dingle. This calls for action. Shh. Quiet. Want to wake up your sweet little brother? No one seems to be in trouble. Have a nice nap. This is my real business. I know kids. Good night.
Get me a glass of milk.
What'd you say?
I said, get me a glass of milk.
This is unbelievable. This kid talks better than me.
You're not very bright.
I'm sorry, kid. But what school did you go to?
The baby isn't talking. I am.
I know you're talking, but who?
I'm talking over here.
This kid ain't even moving her lips. This is a baby ventriloquist.
I'm talking over here.
I know it's you. I mean, you're... You! What's your name?
Donald?
Are you a good boy?
No, it's not my nature. I'm a problem child.
You're a little kid. He's a problem child. Just like me, I think. Would you like to have me read you a story before you fall asleep?
That's been tried, too.
Oh, this kid can try too. I've been telling you. I oughta. Jack and the Beanstalk. That's my favorite novel. Donald, can I read this to you?
Well, I want to keep you happy. Let's hear how it goes.
Thank you, Donald. Once upon a time. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? Once upon a time, a whole village was terrorized. Yeah. The whole village was terrorized by a
Ferocious.
Yeah. Donald, do me a favor. This is a very exciting book about the giant and everything. Will you read it to me, please? I can't get over the big words.
Only because I'm fascinated by you. Here, hold my club.
Yes, fascinated.
Once upon a time, a whole village was terrorized by a ferocious giant who lived in a castle in the sky. In this village lived a simple peasant boy named Jack and his widowed mother. They had come upon hard times because of the giant. One day, Jack was told to bring their only cow to the market and sell him for food. Jack, being a very stupid boy, sold him for 5 small beans.
Princess Eloise.
Your Highness.
I wonder if I could have a glass of water.
Yes, Your Highness.
See anything, Billy? Oh, Princess, I would have brung you the water.
I'm a little tired of people waiting on me. It must be wonderful to be allowed to do everything you want to, whenever you want to.
Oh, you don't get around much, do you?
Well, what do you mean?
You mean you haven't heard? There's no food in the village. The giant, he's taken everything. He's even taken your father's crown jewels, didn't he?
That's why I have to marry Prince Arthur.
Well, isn't it a love match?
I've never even seen him. But his people have money. Did you ever have to marry a man you've never seen?
They tell me I'm a boy.
But thank you for the water.
Thank you, Your Highness. And Princess, remember, have courage. Fear nothing when you're in the right. That's my motto.
Jack!
Yes, Mother?
Jack, you must stop talking to yourself.
I wasn't talking to myself, Mother. I was talking to the Princess Eloise.
Princesses don't talk to peasant boys. Oh, Jack, when are you going to grow up and get some sense?
Does one go with the other?
Jack, I've come to a very important decision.
You're not going to give me away.
No. If we're not to starve, I'll have to sell our last valuable possession.
No, you're not going to sell the cow.
She has to go. Fetch me a pail of water and then be on your way.
Yes, Mother.